Did you get the invite?
Oh, I have to leave franchise mode.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, I don't like to hear Bobby Wagner. Ah, damn it. Okay, you colors. Oh man, let's get this. Let's get it right.
Don't worry, bro. I have a 65 overall quarterback.
You got a what?
65 overall quarterback. I think he's 65. It's not Teddy Bridgewater. I'm not using Teddy Bridgewater.
And you got muscle neck Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Coach, there will be time for reflection, certainly as the season goes on, but for what might be the final time in the East Bay, it is opening night of the NFL season here in Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. Mike's 59. Squeeze, double.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. And he'll get up to the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Now he steps away. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down now. It's Cohen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First tackle, he was just running right through it.
Jackson on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland. Of course, so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders, they've been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any two teams. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Gallman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him.
It's 4th down.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Mike 380. Mike 5-4. Oh, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Where? Mike 50. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Wilson. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47.
Check out. Left pass. 54 is Mike. Check. Walk 54. Hey.
Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check nickel. Out. Good job right there.
Now Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Wilson now off the bootleg. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Yeah, you should have dropped that, definitely. Everybody else would have dropped that. I'll take it, Larry. Thank you.
Check Mike 54. Mike. Left pass.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Okay. Yeah,
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. Out to his left.
No way.
And that's off
No
the mark,
way.
incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Escaping. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now a hit and a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
That would have been a fumble, too. Smooth fumble.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down.
To let it go.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Yeah, I do.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check safety. Sit.
A toss to Cook. Oh, good move. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of tracking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard. Maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways. Might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I think it's because I didn't think he was going to get that block. And he actually probably wouldn't have got the ball.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go for the... And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders. 39 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
Well, just because...
This will be
I
fielded
don't know,
on the
when he's
back line of the
always
end
up
zone.
there, for some reason I overlook him or whatever. But since he was who I picked first. That's who you picked in the very beginning.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson.
Oh, shit.
And that's complete to Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cohen. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in the final game of opening weekend 2019. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken near the 13. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he finds Fitzgerald. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Broncos. 53, Mike. 40.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos push further out in front. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Play action. Now Jackson. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play that time for the Raiders. 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. First down, a run with Cohen. And an alley to run. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Throwing is Jackson. It's Hill, complete. And he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Tariq Cohen taking it in. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
Nobody ever gets from that move.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To throw is Wilson.
He's just
incomplete.
Come on. Bastard.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Here's Hill on the return. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I think this is my fault. I don't really know what's true.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check 50. Check 50. Check. Hatchet. Check 9. Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Look at this dude.
Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tariq Cohen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Prater to add the PAT. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
They start the drive with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bima Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Alert flare,
They try again with Cohen. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Mike, check, 59. Hey, let's get this,
Jackson now. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect.
It's a foot race. 30, past the 20, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Dalvin Cook, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. That makes this much more manageable. They'll move it from the 2 to the 1.
Totally manageable because many teams from the 2 want to throw the ball. But you put it at the 1, the running game is totally back in play.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. From the shotgun, Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Switch. Check 43. Watch the eye. Shift. Slant.
Throwing now is Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
God damn it.
Inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for the Raiders. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Here we go. Mike is 59.
Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Way down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st down, Cohen. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Al Woods there to make the tackle. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this 4th quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles? They can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
GG, dog.
The ball game
Whatever,
is over.
man.
So this one a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football.
I don't even know who that wide receiver is. He's about to get promoted.
I was like, damn, he actually caught that?
From the first whistle.
It's so funny. I'm about to promote that into my second. My slot.
So for Oakland, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's
y'all ready to advance?